A top story from Tamil Nadu, where the Congress party has not taken kindly to remarks made by Karthi Chidambaram, son of former Union Finance Minister P Chidambaram. He had said in Chennai yesterday that the party must introspect on why leaders are leaving the Congress and that the observer culture must go. The Congress has now said that the disciplinary committee will go into the remarks made by Karthi Chidambaram. Let's first listen to what Karthi Chidambaram told my colleague Shisha Reddy in Chennai.
See, the direction for the Congress party in Tamil Nadu must come from within the leadership and the cadre of the Tamil Nadu unit. Sometimes we also take the easy way out in Tamil Nadu Congress of blaming Delhi for everything. While there is a leadership and a high command in Delhi, while there could be perhaps a rethink on the observer, high command structure of management, the real solution lies within Tamil Nadu. We have to give a united front. We have to articulate our position and we must throw up leadership which can challenge the Dravidian titan.
Joining me now from Chennai, senior journalist and political analyst R. Mani. Mr. Mani, are you surprised at how the Congress has reacted to Karthi Chidambaram's comments? First, Congress spokesperson Rashid Alvi said that he did not know who Karthi Chidambaram was. He forgets that he was a Congress candidate from Shivaganga in the Lok Sabha elections. And now that the Congress party has decided that the disciplinary committee will probe into the comments made by Karthi.
Yeah, in a way I was surprised. I think these reactions are aimed more at senior Chidambaram, P Chidambaram than at Karthi Chidambaram. That's how I read the situation. See, what credibility these people carry at the national level or at the state level is anybody's guess. But the fact of the matter is that since the High Command has taken a very short time to react in a swift manner, I think that they are not going to lying low Vasan's exit from the party and they are going to fight it back, it seems.
Right. Mr. Mani, what do you think is Karthi Chidambaram and more importantly P Chidambaram's plan, especially after G.K. Vasan's exit from the Congress party in Tamil Nadu?
I don't think they have any plans. Since I used to say always that this is the only state in India where the Congress party is out of power for nearly 50 years. Coming 2017, they are going to celebrate the 50th anniversary of losing power. Nowhere in the country they are out of power for these much years. So in this scenario, when the party just enjoys 4.5% of votes, what else, what credible things they can do? So I don't think they have any game plan, something like that. Moreover, a couple of individuals cannot change the fate of a party.
Right, so no game plan. That's the verdict of R. Mani, senior journalist from Chennai. Thanks a lot, Mr. Mani, for joining us with that perspective on the Karthi Chidambaram story. Karnataka Home Minister KJ George has decided to shoot the messenger instead of worrying about his own performance as the Home Minister of Karnataka. He says the media is playing up the rape cases to boost their TRPs in Bangalore and other parts of Karnataka. Listen in to what the Karnataka Home Minister had to say.
ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನಿಮ್ದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದವರಿಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಇದೆ ಇಂಥ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳೇ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಸಿಕ್ಕಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ TRP ರೇಟ್ ನೀವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೀ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ.
Joining me now from Bangalore is the Home Minister himself, Mr. KJ George. Mr. George, your remarks that the media is highlighting rape cases to boost the TRPs is extremely insensitive. Would you want to take back that remark? Because essentially you know that the media is reflecting the anger of the people of Bangalore and Karnataka.
See what circumstance I told about TRP, you must understand. See, there's a Tirthali, one case is going on. One incident has taken, unfortunate incident, we all condemn it. One small girl died. But the media, people asked me yesterday one question. The national media is broadcasting this rape case, murder case from morning till evening. Then I heard. Because one day earlier, our IGP at a press conference, he briefed the media. It was not a rape case. The medical report and post-mortem clearly says there is no sexual assault on that girl. And if it is a murder or not, there was a suicide note also we got from the house or the bag of that girl. That also our IGP have briefed. The authenticity of that, the thing is we have sent it to the forensics lab. When the investigation is going on, how can you say that is a murder and rape and morning till evening if you broadcast? What will happen to our investigation team? That's why I told I never went to all the media. Some media for TRP. If somebody got hurt, I will take back that thing. But my feeling is, whatever the good work done by the police at the earlier incident, 95-97% of incidents, we already booked the thing, we arrested the culprit, we are charge sheeted, we have sent them to the custody and the jail. When we are doing such a good thing by our police force, you please broadcast that also our police force is doing a good job.
So, Mr. George, are you suggesting that till such time that the media highlights these cases of rape, the rape cases will not stop in Bangalore and other parts of Karnataka? Isn't that quite a bizarre thing to say?
I will tell you one thing. You are highlighting because of your make awareness, you highlight after Nirbhaya case, the people have got the courage and coming forward and the thing, I appreciate that. But what is my point I am making, this Tirthalli case is under investigation. Please don't sit for a trial and judgment on that case. That's what yesterday I told. I am not talking about other cases. Till that time, our people are investigating. If you already told that it's a murder, rape and all, what they can do. And the public also tomorrow already started feeling there's something the government wanted to hide. Government is not want to hide anything. We are given a free hand to our people and whoever guilty will be punished.
Right. Mr. George, in fact, we are playing out shots of angry parents at schools in Bangalore after cases of rape were reported. Now, what assurances can you give to those parents? Can you tell them that their children are safe when they go to school?
See, it's my responsibility, not only for the children, the responsibility of entire the population of Karnataka is concerned, including the children. We will give all the protection. Law and order situation is good. But if some incident has taken place, please bring to the notice of the local police or bring to the notice of the management. If we don't act, then we will become the culprit of we have to take blame. That's what I am telling.
Right. Mr. K. George, Home Minister of Karnataka, thanks a lot for joining us on Up South. Now, news from Telangana. The Telangana Rashtra Samiti, which is in power in India's younger state, has begun a campaign to take the sting out of the campaign run by opposition parties that 350 farmers have committed suicide in the last 5 months in Telangana. In fact, they are saying that the figures are fudged, and they're also blaming Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu for the crisis by not sharing power with Telangana. Meanwhile, with their back broken by the agrarian crisis, families of suicide victims are appealing to Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao for help.
The tears have dried up, but 14-year-old Tirupati Reddy is seething with anger. Having seen his father Machi Reddy Bal Reddy feel vulnerable and kill himself because he could not repay the 5 lakh rupees loan he had taken to grow cotton on his field, Tirupati is clear he will not follow in his father's footsteps.
మా డాడీ వ్యవసాయం చేసి కూడా చచ్చిపోయిండు. నేను అందులో పోతే మళ్ళీ నేను అందుకనే పోలీస్ అవుతున్నా.
Mother Uma Rani wants her area's VIP MLA, Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, who represents this Gajwel constituency in the Telangana Assembly, to come to her aid. After all, he is the one who promised Golden Telangana once Telangana became a state.
మేము కేసీఆర్కు ఓటేసినాం. దాని వలన మా భర్త చనిపోయిండు. ఆయన గురించి మేము ఇంత 5 లక్షల అప్పు ఉంది. ఆయనను మాకు సాయం చేయమని కోరుచున్నాము.
350 farmers have committed suicide since June 2, the day Telangana was created. The agrarian distress has been aggravated by poor rainfall, dry bore wells, erratic power supply, and the farmers' inability to make informed choices.
A gamble, that too not based on an informed choice, it's based on the hearsay and the campaigns carried out by the industries. A market which is certain, the seed companies push for certain crops which give them more benefits.
KCR has, however, washed his hands off, accusing neighbouring Andhra Pradesh's Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu of being responsible for the farm crisis in Telangana, claiming Telangana has not got its due share of power from Andhra Pradesh.
ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ముఖ్యమంత్రి చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు కరెంటు రాకుండా చేసి మనకు వచ్చే వాటా ఇవ్వకుండా చేసి తెలంగాణ పంటలు ఎండగొట్టాలని చెప్పి శపథం పట్టుకొని కంకణం కట్టుకొని ప్రయత్నం చేస్తా ఉన్నాడు.
That's an allegation Andhra Pradesh denies.
A net inflow of 713 million units of power has gone from Andhra Pradesh to Telangana in excess of what ought to have gone to Telangana as per the AP Reorganization Act 2014.
What's worse, TRS MLAs rather insensitively have gone on the offensive, calling the figures fudged.
The Telugudesam and Congress party unnecessarily they are blaming and they are showing the number big, but their suicides are very less. We are regularly we are following.
In the corridors of power in Hyderabad, every suicide victim gets reduced to a statistic, a mere number. But out there in the countryside in Telangana, as more and more households mourn for those whose life journey was forcibly cut short, those in power here need to realize that they have blood on their hands. With Ratnika Sharma, T.S. Sudhir for Headlines Today. Joining me for a quick word on this story is Mr. Chengal Reddy, Chairman of the Federation of Farmers Association in Andhra Pradesh. Mr. Reddy, we are calling it the harvest of death because that's precisely what's happening on the ground. Every mandal you go to, there is some house which has a victim of suicide.
See, for many years in Telangana, the problem of suicide was prevalent for 2-3 reasons. Firstly, it was basically crop failure and low prices, and lastly, the credit availability in most of the Telangana and the farmers, especially the small and marginal farmers and tenant farmers, was extremely low. So this year, especially in this last few months, there were 2-3 things have happened. Firstly, the previous accumulated debt is one aspect, and second thing, suddenly if you see in the last 3-4 months in Telangana, most of the areas were affected by natural calamities, mostly the drought or floods or this thing. And lastly, the other thing I personally feel is that the last straw was that the promise made by Telangana government about waiving of land loan I think it's delayed, and this has caused a lot of disappointment. Had it been done immediately after the elections, maybe in a month or so, most of the farmers would have had some hope. But you know, typical the political promises and not implementing in time probably has the farmers who committed suicide must have lost hope, and they went on with the suicides.
Right, Mr. Chengal Reddy, thanks a lot for joining us on Up South. This is a story we'll continue to track very closely here on Headlines Today. Time for a break on Up South. More news from the south of India. News now from Andhra Pradesh, where Appa Rao, a professor of Telugu at Visakhapatnam's Andhra University, has been arrested for alleged links with Maoists. In fact, his family claims that he was picked up by unidentified men at around 1 o'clock last night, and that he is a human rights activist. The police, however, claims that the 40-year-old professor was under surveillance for a long time for suspected contact with Maoists, and that this time he was reportedly caught supplying explosive material. The police also say that they have proof of Appa Rao procuring and sending ammonium nitrate, electronic detonators, etc. That's it then on Up South this Thursday evening. News and updates will continue on Headlines Today.